The day I flew back home and the plane exploded, I'd just strapped on a parachute. Out of nowhere, this fragile little woman, looked like a porcelain doll, came charging at me and ripped the chute right off my back. What the hell? I was ready to go off on her, but she just slammed herself into me and pressed her lips against mine. 7 years with my girlfriend and I'd never even tasted her lipstick. But this woman? She kissed me like she was trying to swallow me whole. What the? Where does she think she's putting her hands? Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Right as I was about to shove her off, a group of massive guys walked over, scanning the area. One of them said, "He's not over here. No parachute. He wouldn't just jump. On top of that, he's badly wounded. He's probably hiding in the crowd. Keep looking." They stormed off, and honestly, my heart was pounding. Then another group showed up. I noticed every single one of them had a hand tucked inside their jacket. My gut sank. Are those guns? Suddenly, a cold, sharp stare landed right on me. The guy looked me over like he was sizing something up. Just a couple saying their goodbyes, not a threat. The woman's back was hidden behind the parachute, which just happened to cover her identity perfectly. She must have slipped away somewhere else. If we blow this, the people above us won't let it slide. We need to move faster. Can't let the Black Dragon Society get to her first. I stood there listening to all of this, completely lost. What is going on with everyone on this plane? Who are they all looking for? And to make it worse, this woman was still all over me. I raised my hand to push her away, but she grabbed my wrist and pressed my hand against her waist. I hissed under my breath, "Hey, who even are you? Back off. We're literally crashing right now, do you hear me?" That's when the guy they called Boss suddenly stopped walking and turned to look our way. His man nudged him. "Boss, we're running out of time, we gotta go." He followed the boss's gaze right toward us. That's when I realized they weren't looking at me at all. They'd locked onto this mysterious woman. A second later, the boss reached into his pocket, pulled out a gun, and pulled the trigger. The woman spun around and hurled a blanket at them, then grabbed me and leaped. It happened so fast it didn't even feel real. The parachute burst open mid-air. We were just floating there, drifting away from the plane. Then shouts from inside. "It's her! She's getting away! Shoot!" Gunshots rang out across the sky, but the parachute just kept carrying us further away. The boss let out a furious roar. "After them! Go!" A few guys strapped on parachutes and jumped. I never in a million years thought I'd get dragged into something like this. Who is this woman? How does she have multiple gangs coming after her at the same time? I was about to demand answers. Then I felt her grip on my waist go loose. She went completely limp. I panicked and held her tighter. "Hey, don't pass out on me! Did you seriously just faint from shock?" This was bad. The gunfire had torn through the parachute, and now she was unconscious. I was internally screaming. Are we seriously about to die out here? Nothing but open ocean below us. I was just praying that chute would hold together a little longer. I did not want to go out like this. Not here, not in this ridiculous situation. This was not the ending I signed up for. But the parachute kept dropping, fast. 20-something years alive, and I had never felt this unlucky in my life. Before I could even process what was happening, splash. We hit the water hard and it exploded around us. I got a mouthful of seawater before I could even react. Barely made it back to the surface, gasping. Thank God I know how to swim. Otherwise, that would have been it. I thrashed around until I got my bearings. Then I saw it. The water around us was dark red. It spread out in waves like someone had knocked over a barrel of red dye. The whole thing made my stomach drop. Where is all this blood coming from? I looked around. No sign of her anywhere. Wait, those guys said she was already injured. Is all of this her blood? This woman is clearly not